Hi everyone, this is Andre. How are you guys? Today we're going to talk about fire cupping. Actually, before I start explaining how I do cupping, let me introduce you what cupping does. So basically, there are two main purposes of doing cupping. One, you probably have seen already in the news, Michael Phelps, who had cupping done on his muscles, and it left a purple round mark on his skin. It looks like a bruise, but actually it doesn't feel like a bruise. So number one function for cupping is to release muscle tension, to relax muscles. And number two function for cupping is to, especially when you are coming down with a cold or flu, when you have fever or tiredness, muscle ache, it's a very good therapy to help you get rid of the cold and flu very quickly. If I have to explain, it might take a little bit. Explain the mechanism, it might take a bit too long. So let's just leave it at that. So muscle pain and common cold and flu. So there are two types of cups. You might have seen them before, and even you might have heard of your grandparents or talking about it or using it. I know my European patients, there are a couple of them who told me that their grandparents used to do cupping for them when they were sick, and after cupping they will feel so much better, and you kind of relieve or get rid of the cold right away. In ancient times, you could use like a ceramic cup, or in ancient China they use the bamboo cups. What they do is they have a little piece of paper and they light it on fire and toss it into the cup and then place the cup upside down on your skin, on your back. So kind of like this. This is a glass cup that we use now. They do it on the back, and the fire will consume the oxygen, the air, and create a vacuum in the cup. So when it's placed on the muscle gets sucked into the cup. Nowadays we have, like I said, glass cup. It's more hygienic because bamboo cups or other cups have pores, and glass cup is much easier to sterilize or disinfect. And right now you've probably seen plastic cups sold on maybe on Amazon or on some of the websites. The plastic cups that comes with a suction gun. So what you do is you place the cup in the suction gun and you make a few pumps and you suck out the air from the cup itself and producing the negative air pressure. But in my clinic, except when I'm doing bloodletting, doing some bleeding treatments, I use this. Otherwise, I like to use this because first, they're for hygienic purpose. Second, the glass rim, the opening, is much smoother than the plastic cups. So if you look at how it's constructed differently. So with this glass cup, I can slide it along the skin without pinching the skin, causing any pain from the edge of the cup to the skin. So what I do at the clinic, I take a cotton ball soaked with 100% or 90% alcohol, light it on fire, and have my cup like this, and quickly go in and out with the fire, with the cotton ball with fire. Now, and I place it on the skin very quickly, so like that. Okay, and I'll create a suction on the skin, and once I create a suction, I can quick lift it a little bit, slide along the muscle on the back or on the shoulder. It feels very, very nice. It's just like massage. So people who are thinking of trying cupping but afraid of how it feels, if you had a massage, it's exactly how that feels. So there's no need to be afraid, although you might get a purple mark from the suction because all the toxins are drawn out from the deep tissue of your muscle. Although it looks like a bruise, it does not feel like a bruise. When you touch it, it doesn't hurt like a bruise. So there's nothing to worry about. And I think that's it for today. That's all the explanation I need to do. Again, it's very relaxing treatment. My patient falls asleep after cupping on the massage table, and they all really enjoyed it. So if you've been wanting to try cupping and haven't had a chance, there's nothing to be afraid. So why don't you go and try it? So that's it for today. I'll see you next time. If you have any questions or comments, leave it below. I'll answer them. And bye. See you next time.